Okay, here's my question, because both of you have this issue, and to be straight up, in sparring, I don't know how far you would take it, but Wanderlei, you've been hit by some very big punchers in the sport, the biggest names, in fact, because of pride. How is your chin? Can it take good punches?
I have a very good guys in my team now. I have a lot of good guys coming every month training to me. I train last month with Thiago Silva. I train Minotauro, his brother Minotauro, and the Daniel Maia coming now. 2 weeks before his 1 week before his fight, he's going to stay here for 1 week, 10 days. And I have a lot of good friends coming to train with me and helping me for this fight. And this fight is very important for me. It's important for the event, for open the new market for the MMA, And I know I need to give my fans likes watching the good match, and I'm going to give you the good fight for my fans.
Absolutely. And same question for you. You took a tough loss from Dan Henderson, Michael, and it was a big punch. How is your chin?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, that's a question that a lot of people are asking and referring to. Oh, we got knocked out, Dan Henderson, it's going to happen again. My chin is just fine, As I mentioned before, that was the first time I've been knocked out in training, in a fight or anything in my life, And you get caught on the button with a punch like that, a lot of people will go to sleep, So I don't think it's necessarily a problem with my chin or that I can't take a punch or anything like that. It was just, you put all the equations together and it results in a knockout. You get a fight like Dan Henderson, a punch thrown the way it was, and he faked it well, He set the punch up and it hit me on the chin. What can I say? It knocked me out. Does that mean every time I'm going to get punched on the chin? Certainly not. I know in preparation for my last fight, we brought in some huge kickboxers from down in London, and, I was taking some heavy shots, believe me, and my chin's just fine. So, yeah, I don't think you need to worry about that. I'm not saying I'm never going to get knocked out again. Fingers crossed I won't, but, you fight in this sport long enough, and I'm sure it's going to happen one day. But hopefully that'll be later rather than sooner.
Okay, Wanderlei, one last chance. Michael's on the phone with you. One final set of words. Should he be afraid?
No.
Should he be very afraid?
No, I wanted to say good luck for him because he's going to need.
Good luck. That's good.
Wow.
I got one.
Wait. I can't allow that salvo to go without Michael in my little summit meeting. Michael, should Wanderlei start to look for alternative careers?
I didn't say good luck because I'm going to need it, which I think is quite a different message to good luck. Good luck, I'm going to need it, and I think that the award for most original line in the fight game definitely goes to Wanderlei on that one. So I'm going to have to train harder.
Have I helped you, Michael? Have I helped you make that final push for the next month? Has this helped you dig in now?
No, most definitely.
See, that was what this was all about, Michael. I wanted, and Wanderlei for you as well. I want you both to be focused.
Are we on air?
Oh yeah, we're very much on air.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't beat quality entertainment like this. I mean, you guys are on a super stacked fight in Australia. I mean, the return of Crow Cop, Jardine and Bader, Joe Daddy Stevens. You guys are the co-main event. Main event, Nogueira versus Cain Velasquez. That no matter how you two turn out, I guarantee you guys are going to make it out to the ring to go watch, that monstrosity Cain Velasquez.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I just want to. After my last fight, I went straight up to Dana White and asked him if I could fight on the card in Australia. I've got an Australian family, my fiance's Australian, and my kids have got Australian passports. So for me to fight in Australia was a big deal, and the fight card's incredible. So it's always a pleasure to fight for the UFC and an honour, and it's not something that I take for granted. And to fight in Australia, obviously, I'm very, very happy about that, and I'm very, very excited. Can't wait for it. Looking forward to the challenge. It's a great fight and a great opponent. As usual, always fun to fight in the UFC, and fingers crossed to get the job done. But as you say, I'll be rushing straight out to watch the main event. It's an incredible fight.
Absolutely, Michael Pepper. Did you want to jump in at all?
No, I think Mike said it all, to be honest.
How'd I do, Michael Pepper? I mean, are you happy with me? I think I'm well in control.
You restrained yourself very well.
Well, I'm going to end it on bad questions. Don't worry. I have to. It's in my nature. I mean,
anything the fighters want to plug, you guys got to plug your website.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanderlei, you're training out in Vegas. Who are you training with?
I train with my team. I have a lot of good guys here. I have 10 different professional guys, and every month the guys come and train with me. And I have a real good camp. I'm come back to my normal days, and basically going to fight with the real Wanderlei Silva now.
Are you training with Sean Tompkins again, Wanderlei?
No, I train with Rafael Cordeiro.
Okay.
He's my coach for 15 years.
You have your own gym, right, Wanderlei?
Yeah, I have my gym.
Van Fight Team.
Yeah.
And of course, Michael, plug the lair.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm training at the Wolfsley. It's been my home for many years now. Plug it. It's a fantastic gym. I mean, it's definitely the best gym in Europe, and everyone's welcome to come down anytime. And if you want to know what I'm up to, check out my website, bisping.tv. Just want to say thanks to my sponsors, thanks to everyone who's helped me train. Anthony and Lee at the Wolfsley, all my coaches, Mario, Dave, Tony, Mark. Thanks to all my training partners. You're only as good as the people that you train with. So if anyone's listening, thanks to everyone who cheers for me in my fights. I really do appreciate all the support, and thanks for putting up with my bullshit. Thank you.
Absolutely. Actually, both of you hold the weight of your respected countries on your shoulders. You're both legends to your own countries and who you fight for, and this is a big fight. It's a make or break fight for both of your careers, and it's an exciting fight. It actually.
I wouldn't say it's make or break.
I wouldn't say.
I don't think either.
It's you never know with Dana, Michael. He gets into that crazy space.
Well, I think I can say it's not make or break. Hopefully it's make, but it ain't break. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to be fucking if I lose this fight, and I don't think I'm going to be scacking around trying to get a fight on Cage Rage either.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a good plug for Cage Rage, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, they're out of business now, so it's not really slow.
We're just a few weeks away. It's February 20th at the Acer Arena, Sydney, Australia. I believe it's sold out. Everybody in Europe and everybody in the States, you're going to have to do it on pay-per-view. If you're in Australia, you're going to have to do it on pay-per-view. I believe it's sold out in the first 20 minutes or something crazy. It is an incredibly stacked card. Co-main event, Wanderlei, the Axe Murderer Silva, taking on Michael the Count Bisping in what will be a knockdown, drag-out. Well, a double leg, actually, according to Wanderlei, Michael. A knockdown, drag-down, double leg. So that's a very exciting fight. I appreciate you guys both coming on. I know it was a little tense, but you guys were both a lot of fun, and you are both complete gentlemen, and you are great. I hate to say it without doing too much butt kissing. You're great representations of the sport, both of you. I thank you for having you on. We'll be back with more MMA Bay Radio right after.